folks, and welcome back to Black Raven Racing. Today we're back in Gran Turismo 3, where last week we completed the Midship Rear Championship in the Professional League, winning all 3 races in 3 different cars, eventually settling on the Lotus Esprit. This week we're going to take on the 4-wheel drive championship, and for that one I'm actually going to try a car that we just got at the end of the last series. So it's a midship rear car, but it is 4-wheel drive, and that is the Tommykaira ZZII. So this one, I know nothing about it really other than when we've raced it, and in stock formation it comes with 543 brake horsepower, so that seems about the right kind of power. So I'll give it a little bit of tuning and then we'll take it out racing and see how we get on. Okay, so there was not really much in the way of upgrades it can get. There's 2 turbo upgrades available, but I've not given it either of them. I gave it an oil change, so it's now up to 570 horsepower, and I've done a little bit of tuning. So we'll take it out onto the racetrack and see what we can do. And the first race is Special Stage Route 5 in reverse. Okay, so we're up against an R34 Skyline, a Subaru Legacy Blitzen, an Impreza 22B STI, an Impreza Sedan WRX STI, and an R32 Skyline. So quite a selection we're up against. We're going to be significantly smaller than the rest of them. But I was quite happy with how this car handled, so I'm hopeful here it will do well. I have just remembered that I left it on medium tyres from my testing, so definitely going to need a pit stop. Oh, thanks a bunch for that, mate. Its brakes are incredibly good. We managed to get ourselves right out front. But these tyres will not last, so I'm hoping that I'm going to get 5 laps out of them. And we're actually making very short work of them at the moment. Almost 4 seconds clear. And it hugs the road very nicely. And it kind of feels like we might have done it again on the first race here, being way more powerful than the cars that we're up against. Proving to be quite difficult to judge this, because I feel like those midship rear and the rear wheel drive series, the cars were a lot more powerful than the front wheel drive. And it looks like the 4-wheel drive might be another one where they're not quite as powerful. But we can always change cars again. We'll see how this one gets on. It actually accelerates a little faster than I expected at times. Front tyres are already looking a bit worn. There's only been 2 laps. I might be struggling to get 5 out of it. So I guess we may end up having to do 2 pit stops. But we will we'll see. 16 seconds clear. Oh dear. Handling is absolutely superb in this car, even if I do overdo it at times. Oh. Turned in early there, but the slide actually helped me. The end of lap 3, and not a big change in the tyre wear actually on that lap. Oops. Oops. Little bounce off the wall there, no harm done. So after this championship is completed, we will go back and do the GT World Championship, which is the one that I skipped right after the British GT Championship, because I think we're ready for it now. Tyres definitely starting to look worn now, but probably got a few laps left in them. This car was one of the ones that didn't need to go in for tyres when I've raced against it before, and I'm starting to understand why. It seems to be very economical on the tyre wear. And we've just got an absolutely enormous lead now. Second place hasn't even crossed the start-finish line yet. 36 seconds clear. And this car can have 2 turbo upgrades, the second of which takes it up to well over 900 horsepower. I can only imagine how fast I would be going. I can only imagine how far ahead I would be had I chosen that. So we'll come in for tyres. Could probably get another 2 or 3 laps off of these, but we might as well. We've got the distance between us and the cars behind us, so we might as well take advantage of it. It's a long pit lane on this track though. We're 40 seconds clear. Too much pressure on them when they're cold. Yikes, that was a bit close. So we'll see at the next time check how far behind they actually are now, but it's probably still going to be in the 20 plus seconds. maybe even closer to 30. Tyres have just about heated up. Yeah, nearly 29 seconds. Ooh. Overdid it into that corner, as I sometimes do. Too busy checking the blitz and going into the pits. So pretty good chance we're going to lap him. I'd say almost definite. If anyone else goes into the pits, we'll have them as well. The Blitzen is only just coming out of the pit lane now. There he is. So on lap 7 we're going to get our first lapping. We're just so much faster than it. Oh, and the R34's gone into the pits. We will overtake him at some point. Just wait for the right opportunity. There's another one going into the pits there as well. R32's gone in, so that's all bar one of them actually gone into the pits. This is unusual, quite different from the previous series where hardly anyone has pitted. Okay, so we're almost a minute clear. Laps to go. This car is absolutely incredible. Glad I got a chance to drive it. I'll hopefully get a chance again in the later races when things get a lot trickier than this. I can see another car in front of me. Fast now. I think it might be the R32. Oh, he's not having a good time. The 22B in Pretza goes into the pits, and I think that's all of them now. So there might be a chance that we lap the entire field in this race, which definitely suggests a balance problem. Here we go, and I think we're going to lap the other one as he comes out of the pits. There he is. That leaves one car in front of us. I think it's the R34 Skyline. He might be the only survivor. Doesn't get lapped. Gap is over a minute. So I think we've only got probably about 15 seconds behind him at the moment. Slightly misjudged my angle into the corner there. Okay, so we just about managed to get on the same straight as them there. So I don't think we're going to pull back quite that distance by the end of the lap. Might get within sight of him though. Although the tyres are starting to get a bit worn. Yep, running out of grip on some of these corners. There he is. So just going to be right behind him, crossing the finish line. Very close to lapping the entire field. 1 minute 20 behind, doing 1 minute 21.5 laps. Well, there we go. That's a win. Very easy win, unfortunately. So I think we have to rethink our car choice, but it's okay, I've got one or two that I can choose from. What a car though, wow. Alright, so Laguna Seca is next, but I'll just go off and grab another car, and we'll see if we can balance this out a little bit. Alright, so the car that we've gone for is one that we have driven before, so it's the Nismo Skyline GT-R S-Tune. I've given it a small power upgrade, just a tiny bit, another 10 horsepower. So it's currently sitting on 496 horsepower. I've not done any changes to the tuning, so let's take it out racing and see how we get on. So this is dropping about 100 horsepower from the last race. And we're at Laguna Seca, so let's go. So for this race we've got the Legacy Blitzen again, we've got Skyline GT-R R32 V-Spec 2, we've got the Lancer Evolution 7 GSR, the Mitsubishi 3000 GT VR4 Turbo and the Toyota Celica GT4. So a classic lineup of Japanese 90s cars. And I've put medium hards on the front and mediums on the back, so hopefully we should be a good match for these guys, but not in a position to lap them all. Well, initial indications suggest we're quite well balanced. They're actually driving away from me down the straight there. Oh, they're too wide going into that corner. And here comes the Celica. We're back into last place. Oh, bit of a coming together there. Oh no, and I've been too busy watching it. Managed to get past one of the Skylines though. Momentarily. Get back past him again maybe. Oh no, steering went a bit wonky there. Tyres are still getting up to temperature. Well, we'll take one place through there. I did also give the car sports brakes because it didn't have them before. Pretty sure all these guys will be fitted with sports brakes. Take a little dive through there. Managed to get two places, so Blitzen's come wide and he's come straight back into me. Alright, so in the first lap we're in second place with the Mitsubishi Evo setting the pace. Oh, control that drift. Beautiful. I love this car. Doesn't really want to stay stuck to the road. I'm okay with that. really setting any... I'm not really getting away from the cars behind me. But they are all going off into the sand through that corner. Oh, massive dive. Absolutely sent it. Sorry about that, mate. Overestimated what my brakes could do there. Oh, another little touch. Just let him know I'm here. So we're sitting 1 second behind. And I've still got another car right behind me. He's having a shot, but he's going to go wide. Wide again up front. Cost some speed doing that. That's how I ended up sending it past him the last time. Had a little look there, but I thought better of it in the end. Get speed through this corner. Oh, I'm going to go deep here though. But managed to hold on to position. Great. It's unexpected. So now we're in first place. Oh no, and the tyres are starting to complain. These tyres are obviously still fine. That's okay, we'll just have to do it again. Really currently outside, oh no! He was not giving me any room there. Oh no, now I'm the one going way off. Yeah, having a bit of trouble with my racecraft. Oh. Power too early there. See if we can oversteer. Take the skyline here. No, it's managed to get just enough acceleration. It's a pain because I can outbrake them, but they don't really give me any room if I manage to get up alongside them. There we go, got that corner right this time. Just about held it on the road. Back in first place. managed to get a lead. Oh, it's over the skyline as well. And we'll jump in for tyres halfway through the race. Seems like the most sensible time to do it. They're getting pretty worn on the front there. Just realised that the reason for the tyres being so worn is that actually mediums on the front and the back. I meant to change them to medium hards, but I forgot. So I've come out in 5th place. The Celica behind me, I think. Hoping everybody else is going to go in the pits at some point as well. That corner is not being taken very well by anyone, including myself. So we've got the Legacy in front of us now. Oh. That was unexpected. Unexpected little break by him there. Absolutely sent it up in front of him there. Oh, and the 3000 GT decides to go into pits. The Legacy goes into pits as well. Still got the Celica behind me, and we've got a 17-second gap to make up. That's quite a lot. Hopefully, if they go into the pits, it'll bring it down most of the way, if not all the way. Headway on it at the moment, but they seem to be pretty slow through that first section compared to them. Just the opposite of what normally happens. There, got this corner right for once. Oh, that was close. Knock a second off of that lead. The Evo goes into the pits. So oops, made a mess of that corner, but should still get across the end of the pit lane before the Evo comes out. Celica goes into the pits. There we are, up into 2nd place. Tyres are starting to get worn already though, which is not good news. Got 3 laps to go. Probably scrubbed a bit too much speed there. Wow, we've taken a lot of time out of his lead, and unsurprisingly he's gone into the pits. He knocked about 4 seconds off in that lap. So we will overtake him. But can we stay there? Have we built up a big enough lead? So the state of my tyres is definitely going to be faster than me. Six and a half seconds. So we're going to need a couple of perfect laps here, I think. Already dropped half a second. Certainly wasn't perfect, but we have pulled that half a second back out again. Okay, going in the final lap. Tyres not terribly happy. But we have built that lead. It's surprising, but very welcome. It does seem with this car, it's kind of the opposite of what I normally have, where I'm really slow in the late section of the track, but really fast in the first section, whereas this time I feel like I'm quite a lot slower through this section than them. But fast in the second half, but I pulled out another half a second on them. So it's looking pretty good. Although he is catching up again now, but I think it might be too late for him. Unless he makes a silly mistake, of course, which is well within the possibilities. 6 seconds is the gap still. Coming into the final corner. Looks like we're going to do it. Accelerate out. And it's going to be a win in race 2. Nice. Very happy with that. The Nismo sees us through again. 6.4 in the end. Alright, we're going to race 3, which is Deep Forest Raceway. So we are up against the Lancer Evo 6 GSR, Impreza WRX STI, Lancer Evo 7 GSR, R33 Skyline, and the Impreza Sedan WRX STI. So just before I start, I'm going to change my tyres. There we go. So now I've got medium hards on the front, mediums on the back, which should wear a lot more evenly than the last race. Skyline doing pretty well in the early stages. Try to slot in here. No, maybe not. A couple of them going wide there. Very chaotic in these early stages. past the one Evo as he hits the wall. Skyline's already pulling out a bit of a lead. Right up alongside the Impreza. Caught me off guard there. Changed down when I shouldn't have. See if we get good speed out of the corner. Not really. Brake checked. Made a mess of that one. I'll try to take advantage. Slide straight into him. Didn't really work. But we'll slip through just before the tunnel. Oh, just about hold it. He's coming back at me though. Forced me into a compromised position there. Whoa. Right. Can I get away from them now is the question. This is a 15 lap race, so there'll be 2 pit stops for me in this. Oh, come on, mate. Not having much luck with this fella. He brake checks me again. There we go. Just held it long enough. Get speed out of that corner. Up alongside the other Subaru. They are really making me work for these places though, and that's just meaning that the other Skyline can get away from us. But this time I'm the one that's got the run on him. Right, second place again. That was quite a fight though. 3.5 seconds behind. We did pretty well around that corner. I've pulled out a bit of a gap. And this time I won't get brake checked through here. Oh, maybe that was a bad thing. I think I needed that little reality check to slow me down. Oh, my tyres are looking really worn, considering it's only been 4 laps. He's not getting away too much. 3 seconds, I'm actually catching up with him. That's unexpected. We'll go 1 more lap on these tyres. And then we'll have to change them, because they are starting to look quite worn. We're still gaining. Looks like he makes as bad a job of this corner as everybody else does. Slight bounce off the wall there. I think he did the same though. Down to 1.5 seconds. Visibly catching him. But we'll jump into the pits now. So as usual, we're the first into the pits, and we'll drop all the way back to last place. But hopefully these guys will be pitting like they were before, although that might mean they only do one stop, which is not great for me. How far back are we? $18 seconds. Tyres have warmed up now, except for the back left. Gained a second on him so far. And he's gone into the pits. Oh, interesting. So if he's coming in now, that means he will go in later as well. 3 of them have gone into the pits. They've all gone into the pits. Oh, happy days. So that should mean they're all going to do 2 stops. So he's not far behind me though. Oh, yeah, complete mess of that. Getting the weight transfer all wrong going around that corner. Very untidy through the middle section. Usually a lot better at that. This car seems to bring out the opposite in me in most of these tracks. So it seems. So we've got a 3-second lead. I'm going to do 3 more laps on these tyres. We're to almost 4 seconds clear. Wow, constantly struggling with that corner. We're out to 5 seconds of a gap. bit surprised they all pitted when they did. I was expecting them to go another lap or two. It is possible they might not pit again. I think they came in on the end of lap 6, so I don't see them going 9 laps. As for me, I've got 2 more laps on these tyres. Survived through it that time. Ooh, a lot of sideways motion there. Spend almost this entire stint in first place. Just that one lap when we caught up with them all and then they all went into the pits. But we're about to drop back again once we go in at the end of this lap. But I think this car's been a pretty good match for them. It's not really any difference in terms of speed, I don't think. Lap times have been quite similar. But I am struggling a little bit with tyres now. I'm still 4 seconds clear. Oh my goodness. Struggled to get around that corner. It's maybe cost me about a second. Definitely time's come in. That gap is getting smaller and smaller to the skyline behind me. It's 3 seconds. It's actually more than I thought it was going to be. But he's definitely going to take over in a moment. Into the pit lane. And down we go to second place. We might come out in front of the others. It's going to be pretty close though. In fact, I think they're all going to get past me, just. So down into 5th place. At least one of them stayed behind me. Have to contend with these guys coming through here. I'm 13.5 seconds behind, so that should be close enough for when they go into the pits, if they go into the pits, for me to take first place. I followed them too closely, straight into the wall, just like they did. Let's see if we can take the Brits along here. Oh no! Oh, couldn't quite get away from him. Let him get back onto the racing line before I try it again. Down to 14 seconds behind now after that. Managed to take him on the brakes. And now we're right in amongst it. Managed to get my timing right there. Better grip around that corner, sees us up in second place. I think that was quite a good midsection for us this time. Leads down to 11 seconds. Will he go into pits? Yes, he will. Ugh. Lost control a little bit there. So we romp past. Sounds like he's just taking off again. And we've got 3 laps to go. And it's a 3-second gap again. Managed to hold it through that section this time. And a couple of decent mid-sections in a row. Gap looks like it might got a bit bigger. I wasn't actually paying attention to it through that midsection. I was concentrating too much on staying on the road. And it's almost 10 seconds. Okay. Well, that's pretty good. I think we might have just laid down the challenge to him. I don't think it's a challenge they're going to be able to match. Even with superior tyres. They're still dropping further behind. So I think it's taken me about 12 laps, but I've managed to get the hang of driving this car on this circuit. The grip is starting to go on some of these corners. Holding that 11-second gap. Just pushed it a bit too hard on that corner. And we come into the final lap. Gap is starting to come down a little bit. Make it around that corner. But I think we've got this win in the bag now. It's been a very good performance by the Nismo GT-R. And if fact, we're almost out to 12 seconds. Oh. Forgot that I couldn't make it around that corner. But we're coming to cross the finish line, comfortably ahead of the rest of the field. With really only one challenger in the end. And there we go. 3 wins out of 3 in the 4-wheel drive series, and almost 10 seconds clear in the end. And for this one we'll get another prize. So what do we get here? That's not, is it? Oh, it's at least it's one of the rally cars, but it's another Evo to add to the collection. So that's 4-wheel drive challenge finished, and next week we'll take on the Gran Turismo World Championship, which is 10 races, so that'll probably be over the course of 3 or 4 episodes. But that will do us for today. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give us a thumbs up. If you'd like to see some more, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.